Hey Jason, this is how we can probably give a solution to the budget issue. You budget, I believe, $800 for 12 months, which is $9,600, and obviously I'm requesting the 1,700, but it's only for 10 months because it's March now, so you can use that in your favor. So the difference is only $7,890. And while I could go on to say, listen, in retrospect or in comparison, that you're spending hundreds of $1,000s on, upgrading the infrastructure, with the GPS system and the painting the buses and the new website and everything else like that, to spend, $7,000 a month to have, I'm not, as you probably know, not interested in providing a set of videos, but working side by side with you, looking over your shoulder, pointing out different strategies that can help the bottom line. But I'm not going to take that pitch to you, because I think you probably agree with that. But the fact that you had $800 budgeted for January and February, which is $1,600, and it's March now, one could say, why don't you just issue the check for $1,749? And what I'm saying is you're not agreeing to pay me every month $1,700. Obviously worked on the account for a year, and some payments should flow. But by making that first payment, by no way are you committing, and I'm not asking you to sign a 12-month contract or a 10-month contract for the $1,700. I'm saying give me those funds, because basically what I'm going to do is turn around and take the $1,700 and get Valerie to, with your approval, start signing up more merchants for the VIP pack. And I'm going to go buy a touchscreen and build the whole thing out, and then bring it to you and set it in your office. And you're going to say, wow, this is pretty cool. And let's go do a trial run down at the Ramada. We leave it there for a week, and then you go to take it away, and then you take it to the next hotel, and you leave it there for a week, and then we sign up a whole bunch of hotels, and then we bring in the hardware, whatever. But the point is, with the VIP pack, in looking at it, it enhances every component of your business. Your streetwalkers, they're going to have a rack card that's going to say, "Hey, book with us," and you get all these, free dining vouchers and everything. So on the street down at Gastown and down at the cruise center, the poor trolley people are not going to be able to even compete with you there. Your hotel staff, the mom and pop businesses, either they're going to have a rack card that's going to sit next door to the brochure. We're going to be able to get more business from your existing resellers, because they're going to like it, and we're going to ask for priority positioning on the website. And we're going to use it to build relationship with hotels. I'll get into that in a minute. And also, it enhances your whole snow bus program, because the VIP pack obviously gets rolled into that as well. But the key thing is that we can turn on the revenue stream from Groupons of the world, and there's a few of them. There's a whole bunch of them: Living Social and Amazon Daily Deals and Travel Zoo, and there's probably like 10 of them, I think. And what we would do is, I'm going to build a website that says the VIP pack costs $99, and then we reach out to Groupon and say, look, we'll give it to you for $39, and you get the VIP pack plus the big bus ticket, and you net $39, which is more than you get from Expedia. And now all of a sudden we've got sales coming in from these daily deal sites that weren't coming in before, and that would easily offset the $7,800 that you're short, because I would think that in the course of this year we're going to sell more than $780 via Groupons and the rest of them. Also, what we can do is, you can tell me a list of hotels that you get no business from, that Land and Sea dominates with, and then I go approach those hotels and say, hey, hotel, buy this VIP pack with the big bus ticket. We'll give it to you for whatever, $35, $39, and you package it with your hotel and say, look, you buy a 3-day hotel and you get this $500 VIP pack, and if the guy doesn't have a hotel video, we'll shoot one up, and we'll be able to generate a revenue stream from land and sea hotels that you weren't getting before. So at this point in time, I'm just saying, will you commit to paying the $1,700 for 1 or 2 months, and let's have another meeting at that point. And by that time, I'll have these two products up and going, and we can move and then turn on the Groupon, and then it's all positive cash flow, and then you can turn to your powers to be, Curtis, and say, look, Paul's fee is totally looked after because we're getting sales from Groupon, which we didn't have before, and it oversees Paul's fee, so everything that Paul does for us is free, and then you're looking good and I'm looking good, and away we go. So that makes sense. If I can shoot an invoice over for that, that would be all good. Thanks, Jason. And yeah, let's do one of those meetings once a month, best in person, but if not, we'll do them on the phone. Good deal.